Hong Kong kicked off the first stage of its single-use plastic ban on Monday. Restaurants are prohibited from offering plastic tableware and cutlery for dining or delivery services.
Some restaurants are now using paper boxes.
Even the lip of the cup is made by paper.
I also start to bring my own cutlery instead of paying for single-use ones.
Plastic is considered one of the most important inventions of modern times. However, plastic waste has gradually become a heavy burden for the city and constitutes 1/5 of the daily garbage in Hong Kong.
Today, we have about 230 tons of this kind of disposable plastics a day.
As the city is now taking a stand against waste and pollution, implementation of the ban will bring Hong Kong one step closer to becoming a plastic-free city.
都有同之前攞開嗰啲供應商啦，同佢哋去傾呢件事，睇下有冇即係類似係紙盒嗰啲係代替嘅，一定係貴啲㗎。
梗係貴啲啦，你新品種啊嘛，新品種咪計少少咯，計50%到咯，我睇。
貴好多啊，真係貴紅以前貴一半到咯，
得7至8咯。
冇辦法㗎啦，成本都係歸翻啲消費者㗎啦。
With these more expensive substitutes, for a takeaway lunch set at a local restaurant that usually costs 30 to 60 Hong Kong dollars, there will be a rise of approximately 2 to 5 HKD.
即係如果我咧唔係成日出嚟買啲外賣嘅咧，我都一次半次都唔緊要嘅。2蚊 OK 啦，而家5蚊啦，即係我哋啲年紀大咗咧，好多個婆婆都長者嗰啲，即係冇入息嘅咧，都幾吃力。
So why do we have to change from these cost-friendly products to more expensive substitutes? Let's take a closer look at single-use tableware in the market with which we're familiar. Styrofoam is the most affordable option. However, it is almost impossible to decompose, and it could break up into smaller pieces and enter the natural environment. Some other types of plastics are indeed recyclable, but you will have to clean up the boxes after finishing your meal to get them properly recycled. Many shops nowadays are switching to greener options like bamboo or paper-based products. However, are they really plastic-free?
Hong Kong regulation already stipulates there's 3 things that we can use allowed. One is we call water-based acrylic plastic coating material. You touch on it, immediately you feel this is a plastic touch. Another market allow is we call PFAS. So PFAS is the additive that do not allow the oil to penetrate through. But PFAS in many countries nowadays find out that they're extremely toxic. Or I have the third option, GCM paper cup that we developed, totally no plastic, no oil additive. In the market, as I just mentioned, this is a different way to make a cup paper using, but adding different kind of additive or different function on that. That also involves certain costs. Even the costs do not go to the consumer, but the costs go to the society. Transportation, sorting, recycling them, reprocessing them, those are all the costs involved. So it means that it's not about having the consumer to bear all the costs. The cost involved in that is to let the consumer aware anything that we use, there is a cost.
We have to now find other ways, including additional costs, to actually get out of this problem. Now, in order for us to get out of this problem, you and I have to change our long-standing habits of just enjoying total convenience.
At the beginning of April, the Airside Mall in Kai Tak partnered with Choose, a technology platform provided by green tech startup Circular City, to launch a food container reuse system, promoting sustainable consumption habits for shoppers and visitors.
For us, it's about how do we not create waste at all through a convenient borrow and return system. When I'm finished with my cup, I just need to return it in one of the smart return stations. Certainly, it's one of the things that we do find most difficult is changing people's behaviours. Any change of a behaviour will take time. I think things that are certainly going to help towards that is the fact that these, the single-use plastics ban is coming in, waste charging is coming in, and I think Hong Kong is starting to kind of wake up that, we can't just recycle our way out of the problem. We actually need to think much longer term and think about how do we make more sustainable systems that don't generate waste at all.
The first 6 months following the implementation of the regulation will be a grace period, while the second phase, expected next year, will enlarge the ban list of single-use plastic products. So, are you ready for a plastic-free future?